Hello. We're going to do a short meditation today that is going to focus on grounding, getting reconnected to our feet and the core of the earth and synchronizing those two, as well as tuning back into our heart space. So right now, there's just a lot of uprootedness, a lot of things going on, a lot of things internally coming up to the surface. So I think it's just easy to feel intense right now and maybe not know exactly what's going on. Like, why do we feel kind of crazy? So hopefully this meditation will help you out. Okay, so take a moment to find a seat. I always recommend sitting up instead of laying down. I'm sitting in a kitchen chair, so you can totally do that. You can sit on the floor, you can back yourself up to a wall. You can wrap yourself in a blanket. Sometimes when we meditate, we get kind of cold. You can use any or no props. It's whatever you need. So take a moment to set that up, and you can even pause the video if you need to. And then as you find your seat, lengthen your spine, relax your shoulders, soften your eyes or close them down. And as your eyes settle in their sockets, turn your awareness to your breath. Feel the jaw, the tongue relax. And ideally, breath moves in and out of your nose, but sometimes sinuses don't make that possible. So you can breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth if you need to as well. And then we're actually going to start with some cleansing breaths. So big breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. You can even sigh. And do that again. Breathe in. Open mouth, sigh. And do that one more time. Make the exhale a little longer than you're used to doing it. And then you can return to normal and natural cadence, whatever that means for you in this moment, in and out of your nose. And simply notice what is present as you sit here and breathe. What's present in your system? Maybe it's thoughts, emotions, feeling states, memories, physical sensations, worries, plans. Just notice what's here with you. And you don't have to get caught in any, wormholes about what it means or where it comes from. And so in a mindfulness practice, we learn, or we don't learn necessarily, we recognize, we remember that we're not actually the surface workings of our mind. We're not our thoughts, feelings, memories, physical sensations, etc. We're the light that illuminates awareness of them. And so it's not that these things don't have an effect on our lives. It's not that we shouldn't pay attention to them. It's just with this kind of practice, we get to zoom out a little bit and have a few degrees of separation. So that was just something to take note of. Trust that any aha or remembering, anything that happens that you need to remember, you will. And then just simply come back to your breath in and out of your nose. And without too much force, begin to lengthen both your inhale and your exhale. So you come into a long, slow, deep breath. And with every breath in, fill up the entirety of your lungs, so down to the bottom, the sides, the front, the back, as well as the top. And take your time with the exhale, so you're totally empty before the next breath in. And trust that your body will keep this pace, this rhythm of breath or something similar to it without your awareness on it. And feel your awareness drop down through your throat to your heart space. From your heart through the belly to the pelvic floor. And from the pelvic floor through your legs to your feet. And from the pelvic floor directly to the core of the earth. And start to feel from your waist down as part of the earth itself. So you can imagine that you're just very gently, easily buried under some dirt, or you're in water, or your lower body is covered in leaves. And with every natural breath that flows in and out, imagine a light from your heart going down towards the core of the earth. And it might take a few breaths to get there. It's totally fine. And then whenever you make it to the core of the earth, also feel a line of energy coming from the core back up to your heart. So it becomes circular. You can inhale down to the core, exhale back up to your heart. Remember to keep the muscles of your face soft. And then as you keep this natural cycle going with the cycle of your breath, imagine that anything you don't want to hold on to in your system anymore is moving down towards the core with the inhale. And that grounding, fresh energy is coming up from the core to your heart with the exhale. So as the inhale, you send whatever you need to send down into the core. So you exhale, core sends grounding, stabilizing, rooting, steady energy back up into your system. And it's okay if you don't feel it, but invite a sense of lightness into your body, heart, and mind. And then the next 2 or 3 breaths or so, as it feels natural for you, let go of that visualization of breathing into the core, core breathing into you. And simply sit with your breath as it is. Trust that that connection is still there, whether or not you're actively focusing on it and building it. And then settle your awareness on your heart, the center of your heart space. And simultaneously visualize the core of the earth. And with every natural breath in and out, feel the aura of both your heart and the core of the earth expand. And so maybe that looks like it getting brighter. Maybe it looks like it turning a different color. Maybe it's a physical sensation. And with your heart space opened up, with your connection to the core of the earth established, turn inward and ask yourself, what do I need to remain grounded at this time? What do I need to remain grounded at this time? You don't have to seek out an answer or look for it with a flashlight. You are the lighthouse, and you will illuminate the answer. It will come spontaneously and automatically. There will be no question. And it could be something very grand. It also could be something very simple. All the answers that we need are typically inside of us when it comes to this kind of stuff. I encourage you to stay in this space for as long as it feels good. Whenever you're ready to release the meditation, take a few deep breaths, again in through the nose, out through the mouth. Trust that you know what you need to know right now. This is a meditation you can come back to any time of the day or night. Always reach out if you have any questions, and just remember that you are amazing the way you are. Have a great day.